Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mr. Joshua with another custom toy review. So, it's been a couple months since I've done a video, so I figured I would, pump one out and see how it goes. I've been doing a fuck ton of work over these past 6 months. Now, I've moved from California to Idaho. Fuck California. Fucking piece of shit state. But, yeah, I moved here to Idaho. I got myself a good job. I've been working at between 14 and 16-hour shifts every day, which it's good money, but there's no balance between life and home, my life and life from work. Unfortunately, it's kind of leaning towards work than my own personal life. It's like 80% work and 20% home, so it kind of sucks. But thankfully everything is starting to slow down just a little bit, enough for me to get these four figures done. It took me about a good 4 months or so to get these figures done, because again, I've been busting my ass off at work nonstop. But that's the Pepsi life for you, I guess. So these are bootleg NECA Ninja Turtle action figures that I bought off of eBay earlier this year, back in May. No, back in early April. And I bought all four of them together for about $20, which was one hell of a deal. I was like, I don't give a fuck that these are bootleg, but no, they're awesome. So I specifically bought these four figures because, again, I wanted to do a second wave of custom zombie Ninja Turtles. My first video of my first wave. Those Ninja Turtles are fucking awesome. They were the comic book Ninja Turtles, I believe, and they came out really awesome. And so this time, these guys, pretty sure these guys are from the TV show. And when I was a kid, I used to watch Ninja Turtles. It was a pretty good '90s show when I was a kid. So we're gonna start off with my favorite, which is Michelangelo. He was the first Ninja Turtle that I customized out of this group. And so this time, I actually used some epoxy on some of these turtles. Like that Michelangelo you see here, he's missing a big part of his chest. You can see his, rib cage popping out. Pretty detailed too. I want to see if we can. It's not wanting to focus. That's always fun. But anyways, it's extremely detailed right here. It looks like it's all kind of eaten up and worn and rotting. It's pretty cool. Big old cracks come out this side, so it looks like maybe somebody tore that part off of them or something. And then right here, this is a little gimmick that I made. Is Nunchuck. I haven't customized their weapons yet, but essentially, the gimmick is you can actually shove this right in there. And it's not wanting to shove in there. Fuck. Whatever. Theoretically, it's supposed to shove in there. It did slide in there. It did slide in there nicely right before I was painting this and whatnot. So maybe the clear coat made it a little tough to push in there. I really don't want to fuck up the paint job. So whatever. But yeah, he has a big giant gaping rotting hole right here. So that's pretty cool. He's missing some meat on his little toe, so you can see his bone popping out. Pretty cool stuff. And right in here, he's got a little gunshot wound. This part's really cool. You can actually see those little muscles in there. Focus, motherfucker. Whatever. But you can kind of see his little muscles and stuff in there. I used epoxy sculpt for that, so that's pretty cool. Then back, he's got some battle scarring on his shell, not too much. And overall, this figure was pretty fun to do. Another thing that I did not do with the last four figures was shaving down the joints. I shaved down the joints to prevent paint rub and whatnot. To be honest with you, it was my first time doing it, so it's an alright job with the grinding of the joints. Not the best, but it's doable. On the head, he's got some more gashes too. It's pretty decent. I like it. In real life, though, he looks completely different. He's fucking awesome. The second one that I did was Raphael. Again, Raphael, he's like a fucking warrior, so I wanted him to look more brutal. So he's got a big giant like stab mark right in here, just completely cracked the fuck out of his shell in the front, the chest shell. Giant gash right here. On a nose, you can see his, bone popping out. Some more marks up in there. The cool part, right there, you can see a big giant chunk of his cheek was ripped out. Some more marks right in there. Gash. Some more gashes. I detailed the fuck out of these figures, by the way. And I want these guys to look as legit as possible. And if I had my own plastic injection machine, I would have torn these figures apart and just make my own Ninja Turtles, my own like custom zombie figures, so I can just have a mass production of them. But unfortunately, fucking plastic injection machines, they're a lot of money. They go anywhere from $1,000 up to almost $200,000. So you can see the dilemma of why I haven't bought one yet. And right here's another gimmick. He's got the little bone popping out. I sculpted that in. It's pretty cool, detailed. Big giant gap right in here. You can see his muscles spazzing out. Back in here, he's got a crack, some more gashes. Pretty cool. And again, I kind of copied my first Donatello. The first one I copied from the comic book where he gets his shell cracked in, and that's what I did here as well. But there we go. You can see his brain popping out. Pretty detailed for the brain. And with this guy, he's a little bit different from the others. I used epoxy, clear epoxy, because I wanted to make the brain more shinier. But after putting the matte clear coat on there, it kind of took the shininess away and kind of made it look kind of gooey-ish. I was kind of pissed off about it, but I was like, whatever. He still looks awesome. Gash mark here. Not as battle scarred as the other ones, but still, it's pretty cool. You see his little, bone popping out right here for the finger. It's pretty awesome. Gash. And in the back, I copy this from the comic book. He has a big giant big giant hole in the shell. You see his insides. It's pretty nice. I like it. Then last but not least, Leonardo. Ugh. He's about 90% complete right now. The only thing he needs is just a little bit more touch up on the paint and the matte clear coat. He should be fine. But you can see his bone right here popping out, the skull. A little bit of the bone popping out here. Customized his teeth right in there. I used epoxy and weathered and all that great stuff. Pretty cool. Nice little gash. Not so much battle damage. He has some muscles popping out there. It's pretty cool. More battle damage. You can see right in here, it's pretty awesome looking. But as you can see here, I got a repaint on the inside just a little bit to give it more of a realistic look to him. Then in the back, he doesn't really have, very much damage at all. And these, I want to call them katana swords. I know that's not what they're called, but I'll just say fucking call them swords. Fuck. These are a bitch to get out, so I'm going to leave them in. But the hilts of the swords, they're weathered. So that's cool. But yeah, for $20 for all four of these figures, it's one hell of a deal. And again, the reason why I bought these figures is because I wanted to have a second wave of Ninja Turtles. The first wave that I sold on eBay, it sold for a pretty good chunk of money. It sold really quick, actually. And I'm hoping these figures sell too. And all 4 of them actually have their weapons. You know, you got Donatello's big stick thing that he beats the shit out of people with. Got the name chucks. Second pair. Scythe. The other one is laying on the ground. There we go. They're all pretty much complete. But overall, this was a very fun customization project that I did. I recently got into doing zombies, and doing zombie figures, it's pretty fun. That, and it gets me into the Halloween spirit. We have about 2 weeks left until Halloween. I'm pretty excited about it. Been doing a bunch of things for Halloween. We decorate our front yard for the first time, so that's fun. Got these 4 figures done. And I have about 20 other zombie figures I'm going to be doing video reviews on. But yeah, $20 for all these figures, it's not that bad deal at all. You know, and they look twice as good as they did before. But another thing about these figures, if anyone wants to buy the bootlegs, they don't have all of the necessary joints as the original ones do. The original ones have like joints at the asshole, and it's crazy. But these guys are just, you know, basic joints. They don't even have the butterfly joint up here that lets the arm, you know, go up and down. It's just literally, you know, up and down like this, like robot, you know. I really wish they kept that joint in there. And if I could figure out a way to put a joint in there like that, I would. But at this point, it's not worth it, you know. These guys are specifically for display. And that's all they have for these figures. That's all they have for the review for his figures. After it's all said and done, I give these guys about an 8 out of 10. I think I could have done just a little bit better, but we'll see about Wave 3. And that's all I have for this video. And if you guys like my videos, please like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.